Welcome guys to another day of Gaming Skins here. We're back with another video as always, and today we're gonna be doing a story time. Because I haven't done one of those in a long time, and I have like a insight story on how did I feel to be in like middle school. Because you know it's I'm in elementary and then middle school, which is like another topic of like my life, like part 2 of my life, kind of. I don't know. It's so what was my first impression when I got into like middle school? The first impression was like, holy, these people are like big, like tall. Cause just think about it from my perspective. A kid coming from elementary is like normally adopted to seeing like little tiny kids, like elementary kids type thing, and then go to middle school and see that, holy shit, these kids can destroy me, they can do whatever they want with me, because this was me when I started middle school, and these are the people that I started seeing, and I'm like, somebody get me out of here. And it's like not as like good to like, you know, until I started knowing the teachers and the para, and started getting, how can I say, feeling safer, like nothing was gonna happen to me. And that first year, I think I won an award. Or was it the second year? First year? Was the first year that I like won an award. Like, think about it. Coming from 5th grade to 6th grade, and you eat anything this morning? Did you eat breakfast? And I'm like, no. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna take you to the lunch thing, cafeteria. Got my, how do you call it, my breakfast, and right off the bat it looked different, because you know, my last school, which is Woodbridge Elementary, like to get my food, it was like an entrance, and then you go like this, look. So you go straight, and then you turn, and then there's where you get your food, of course. And it's like, okay, this is different, and there's like 4 different things that I need to go to, like 4 different lines, and I'm like, what is this, a horse track thing? What do I do here? And they're like, okay, pick a line and just put in your number. I did that. Boom, they called me up. They said, oh, what type of food you want? I'm like, I want pasta. So that was my lunch, basically. My breakfast, I just got a juice that day because I was nervous. Boom, along the way, I started getting friends, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm starting to get friends, and the more that I was in middle school, the more funnier I got. So this is the problem. When you are in elementary school, you get like funny, and then you get funnier in middle school to the point where you get in trouble. So that's what was happening for the first month or 2. So I basically was friends with this girl, Julie. She's my ex, but obviously we're still friends technically. I really don't know. And then I met my friend Marcos, he's great. He's like one of my best friends. But that's like the first one that I started talking to was Julie. Like, that was the first person I started talking to, because she was in my bus, like my normal bus thing, whatever. And then I started talking to Marcos. Julie told Marcos that I was dating her, and then Marcos went to me to confirm it, and then I said yes, and then he's like, come on, why are you sitting here by yourself? I mean, come on, let's go. And I was like, okay. I sat at his table, we started talking, we turned like best friends, And then ever since that day, we're still friends up to this date, to be honest. He's like my big brother. What can I say? Like, damn, brother, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. And ever since he's there for me, I'm there for him. Like, it doesn't really matter up to the point. It just matters how genuine that person is. And Marcos is pretty cool. He's a pretty cool person. Now, up to the teachers that I had in middle school, they were like all great. They were like awesome. They were like awesome. I do miss some of my teachers. And I'm saying some of them because I don't miss some of them. What can I say? I don't miss some of my teachers. It's just how I am. But I do miss like some of the parents. I cannot lie. Like, the parents were like awesome, especially that person. And if you seen this video, you know who you are. That person that put me through the right path right after my friend Marcos went to high school. That person said, okay, I'm going to put you through the right path. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. You're going to graduate from middle school, and you're going to go on to high school. And I'm like, can't really do that. I don't know. I mean, I was not confident. And I'm like, she's like, stay confident. You can do it. You're smart. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And that's how I got to high school. So my first impression was I was a little bit scared. But then along more of the day, I got a little bit more like, I was like more looser. And after a month, I was completely fine with the school. I was completely fine with the kids there. Completely fine with the teachers that I had. So we had a flow until like probably 2 years ago. But I do miss my teachers. Like, I do genuinely miss my teachers. Like, they were my like teachers for like 3 years, and I only had probably one teacher that I like, probably like 2 or 3 teachers that I liked in elementary school, and that I do miss, obviously. Which I'm not gonna talk about elementary school. It's not my thing. Just saying. But I am gonna talk about high school if you guys really want it. What was my impression? What I wanted to do in high school? I obviously want to do one thing, that one thing only. So, anyways, guys, if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe. Hopefully, you guys can forgive me for not posting this whole week. But I brought you guys this because I thought it was like pretty funny. Alright, guys, the video turned out to be a little bit longer than it should have been. I'm talking to my friend right now. Hold on. So I'm talking to my friend right now, right there. She's right there. I'm not gonna show her because I don't want to put her in the camera. But anyway, says if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Let's roll the outro.